This is a professional skateboard. One of the most popular companies, Girl. I bought this entire complete from Amazon for $85. Now, when I actually look up Girl completes, the price ranges all the way from $70 to $115. So what's the main difference? This video is also sponsored by Squarespace, the best website for building websites. Find out why I'm so dehydrated in just a minute. I actually don't know. The main difference I see so far is that I don't recognize the truck company, which is Core, the wheel company, which is TGM, and the bearing company, which is Amphetamine Speed Bearings. There are actually a couple fun aspects to this video. One, we're at Hollenbeck Skate Park. I haven't been here in a very long time. Two, I haven't actually skated a different professional board from the company that I ride for, which is Revive, in a very long time. So this is gonna be very experimental. And three, I actually have Chris Jocelyn's skate shoes as well. So I'm testing out new shoes, a new complete skateboard at a skate park I haven't been to in a very long time. So very exciting day, but let's warm up a bit. Oh, whoa, these trucks are tight. Huh, that never happens with new trucks. Like for them to be this tight. I'm not really complaining. I actually like them a little tighter. Oh, it feels okay. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to loosen my trucks. I've never done that with new trucks. Even a kickflip I think is gonna feel very interesting. Woo. What? Maybe it's the new shoes too? Feels better. It feels kind of better, but man, I think the trucks might be the bad part. Just because I missed a kickflip, now I have to do a kickflip off, kickflip manual, and a manual kickflip. And a kickflip manual kickflip. Just revenge to myself for failure. Oh my God. Oh, it's board's a little bigger than I'm used to too. It's an 8375, I usually skate an 825. Oh my God. I'm kind of struggling already. All right, got the kickflip manual. Oh God. There's something about like the, wheels and bearings, I don't know. Maybe it's going from like sort of rough ground to really smooth ground. That's throwing me off. Dude, there's something like weird happening with the, it's windy. All right. There we go. It's going so slow because of the wind. I say we skate at switch, nollie, and fakie, just to see what it's like popping off different parts of the board. So let's start off fakie, because that's most similar to regular position. Ooh. Even a switch manual seems kind of hard right now with how the setup feels. See? I knew I was gonna scrape too. How weird is that? I don't know, it feels off, but I can't really explain why yet, so I'm gonna keep going a bit. That was pretty easy, actually. There we go. 4 more manual tricks, and I think I'll have a good perspective on what's feeling different about this board than my board. I clipped on the way out. Damn it. Now I'm getting wheel bite easily. It's like I loosened them too much, but they feel good. There we go. My feet are starting to hurt really bad. Dude, I've tried like 20, 25, and it's so high. Like it's really hard to keep motivation to keep going. Dude, this is unbelievably annoying. Literally, it's been so many, my whole skate day is gonna be this one trick. My feet are killing me. Shoes are too tight around my toes. It's like, dude. Okay, the grip tape is definitely worse than the normal grip tape I skate. There we go. I'll take it. I can't do it any better. My feet are on fire, dude. One more trick. It's like my whole session. I'm like completely exhausted. Been staying for like an hour for these 4 tricks. Am I breaking the board, or is that just the truck's making sounds like it's about to break? Like, what is happening? That makes me so happy. I feel so lightheaded. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Been trying this for maybe an hour in this heat, but but now it's just gotta happen. Like I can't just waste the hour. If you're wondering why this isn't working, it's because manuals aren't just about going this way and down. It's about balancing left and right as well. So if you land with too much weight on your heel here or your toes here, your wheels will hit the deck and stop you immediately. So there's actually 4 axes of balance on a manual. That's why they're so hard, and that's why a lot of people don't like to do them. Oh, I'm dying, dude. Like I actually got into it perfect, and the wind literally stopped me. My God, it took so long. I feel terrible. That was horrible trying that. I feel sick. That was probably at 130 tries total of like all, 8 of those manual tricks. Remind me never to do manual tricks again for these videos, because quantity is more important in these videos than quality. So doing hard tricks, not really worth it, even though it's worth it for me. But man, it's hot. And also with the board, I think the grip tape is something that is a little difficult for me to get used to. Everything else feels okay. I'm not huge on the trucks. I prefer the Thunders that I skate or the Slappies that Mike Sinclair, it's a company he started recently. Both those trucks are amazing. Pretty much right when you set them up, they're great to go. These ones, they were really tight, which is the first time that's ever happened. And then as soon as I loosened it, they were a little too loose, like almost right away. So they don't feel as receptive and as maybe as professional as like Thunders or Slappies, but the deck itself seems okay because I think it's just a normal girl deck. Sorry, I literally have like acid reflux right now from the overheating. Let's see if I can do some more tricks without vomiting. But first, a quick word from our sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is the best website for building websites. They have a thing called Fluid Engine, which is essentially drag and drop, and they have award-winning templates, so you don't need a design background to design beautiful websites. They also have an email campaign, which is better than any social media in my opinion, because whoever actually signs up to your email campaign gets your emails no matter what. There isn't an algorithm to deal with. They also have blogging tools and they have analytics. So if you have an online store like I do, they have all the backend information to know what you're doing right or what you're doing wrong. Speaking of which, if you are ever trying to start a clothing brand, all you need to do is design the merch, which they actually have templates you can choose from as well, and they will fulfill all your orders for you. They'll even provide the pictures for your website. It's all right there. And the best thing that I've utilized recently is they actually have online classes as well. So if you have something, a specialty that you're trying to sell, like cooking classes, or for me, skateboarding, you can actually have a paywall, like a $20, $30 course or something like that, so people can sign up. And then it's just awesome. Every creative entrepreneurial type business thing that you need is on this website, and they basically keep adding things as well. So if you want to check it out, you can click the link in the description down below to get 10% off your first purchase or domain, or go to squarespace.com/JohnHill for that same offer. Anyways, let's see if we can skate a little more, because I am feeling woozy, like very woozy. Not too much effort. Ooh, that grind's really smooth. By the way, someone just tried to take my phone. I'll tell you about it after Yep, that's not working. So about the guy trying to take my phone, I put my phone on a table over there in the shade, so I'm actually not that surprised or angry that he just saw a phone sitting there and thought, oh, I should take that. So he grabs the phone, and I was just in a bad mood because I don't feel good, so I walked up and I said, phone? And he goes, here's your phone. And I just didn't say anything. I took my phone and walked away. But it's so funny how he tried to play it off like, oh, I'm getting your phone for you at the table. He had no idea it was mine, so. Pretty funny. Thank goodness I actually saw it, because he was walking all slow anyway, so I just saw him holding it like, all right, dude, come on. So happens at skate parks all the time. If you leave anything out at all, like expect it to disappear. And it's the worst feeling when you're like, oh my God, and then you use someone else's phone, you call your phone, and it's just like straight to voicemail because they turned your phone off. Like, worst feeling, but at the same time, people can't actually break into your phone if they steal it anyway, so there's no reason to steal the phone. I'm not even good at transition, but I don't remember ever skating this, so I kind of want to, but it also prevents me from olling, so I feel like this is the perfect, like, take it easy right now. Whee! Switch front rock? I never do this one. Ooh. Oh! Oh my God, I do not have the energy for this. I'm gonna keep it. That was terrible, but I am dead. My goal, even though I am in pain, is to do 20 more tricks. It doesn't matter how basic they are, any tricks, just 20. Just so that I really, really break in this board. I will say, I am learning. The thing I like least about this board is it feels kind of squishy, and maybe that's the heat, maybe it's the amount I'm sweating on the board, but it has this like squishy feel where it keeps feeling like I'm sort of breaking the board. Weirdly, I think it's the noises that the trucks are making, but they're like it sounds like it's breaking. I don't like that, and I do prefer the board that I have now. I feel like I have a really good setup. So after this board, I might just take it to the skate park and give it to somebody. I would ship it to someone out there, but it costs just as much to ship it as the actual board itself. So a little too expensive to do that. But I'm gonna try to skate this ramp right here. I don't know, 10 tricks off this, 10 tricks somewhere else. Call it a day. Oh my God, almost fell riding up to it. Yay. Oh, that's an interesting one. Ooh, I am not in the mood to bail. Can I film this way? The lighting is terrible today. Yeah. No, that's the best angle I can get. Ah, man. At least it's low. Like, it doesn't take much effort outside of the fact that I'm already in a lot of pain. Whew, I don't feel good, but that felt good. Whew. Oh my God, that sucked too. That was good. Hey, one down. Dude, why am I landing? Like, I have to control my anger too, because my anger makes me hot too. But like, I cannot land better than that. I just stick. Dude, that would have hurt if I just like popsicled. Okay. Dude, actually, like, half the tricks are just me landing perfectly and falling. Yay. One down, 3 to go. Dude, why is it doing that? It's like dancing around my feet instead of like popping and flipping like a normal nollie back heel should. Oh my God, I'm tired. I can like feel both my legs being like, are you still doing this? That was not good, but I do not care. Let's do 2 more tricks. Nollie back side flip, nollie back heel. Let's get it. There we go. Not a good flick, but it flicked. There we go. Better. Makes me happy. I'm not landing it, but like, I'm figuring it out. I like that. Yay. One more trick. Oh, I probably actually could have done that one. It's like really grippy right now though. I don't know, it's getting stuck to my foot in a way I do not like for this trick. I'm not really flicking it well. See, getting stuck to my foot in a weird way, I don't like that. It's kind of like barely flicking and then like staying on my toes. Ugh, I don't like that. Ooh, my foot's not coming off. I'll take it. I still didn't flick the way I wanted to, but I don't know, there's something about the ramp that's making my foot, when I go to flick, you want to flick a nollie backside flip with your leg going like that. Like you want your leg to go out. And for whatever reason, like on the nollie back heel and nollie backside flip, my foot's just like barely off the board. I don't know, something about the ramp, something about like my mental state, I think. I'm just not getting a proper flick. I'm not trusting myself enough, but it still works, so whatever, let's get water. A few tips for surviving the summer heat, because wherever you are, it's probably pretty hot. When I was skating off of the ramp, I was getting less dehydrated than I was skating the manual pad. The reason is because I was just in the sun and I wasn't stopping. I forgot sort of my capacity for cardio, and I realized very quickly that it made me feel sick. So on launching off the ramp, I was actually sitting in the shade, drinking a sip of water, and then trying to try. Sitting in the shade, so when the summer comes and when it gets hotter and hotter and hotter, like if you're in Florida and Texas, I am so sorry. Make sure you utilize the shade, make sure you utilize morning sessions. Don't be out at 3:15 like I am, but I only have this many hours because of having a newborn at home, and I have to be home in an hour and 30, so I better hurry up. But my camera keeps overheating, so I'll finish what I was gonna say on my iPhone. It's not necessarily a bad thing to buy boards off Amazon, because a lot of skate shops will actually get rid of their back order or just sell completes for around $100, and it's a perfectly acceptable, good board. I think actually with the board I had now, it felt great all around. I think anyone could actually skate it and like it. The only reason I complained about the trucks is because they felt different, not necessarily because they felt bad. So I think anyone out there who is short on money, try to look for the name of the shop and see if it's an actual skate shop. That way you'll be supporting the brand, the skate shop, and you get a fair price and you get fast delivery, because that's how Amazon works. So this actually was a perfectly great board. I was able to skate pretty much the way that I would be able to skate on my normal board, if not exactly the same way, after I got used to the trucks a little bit. But be careful during the summer skating, and hopefully a lot of people out there actually get into skateboarding. I know things are expensive and the world is expensive, and it's pretty unfortunate, because even I'm always like, I don't have enough money for to function in this human society, and boards are really expensive, and I'm very lucky to get free boards from Revive Skateboards. But I think a lot of people think of boards as these $200 expenses, but these boards, if you're a beginner especially, can last you for a very long time, and you can spend around $80, $90, which is still a lot, I know, but I mean, the what you get out of that $90 is just like, it could last for a year, like a year, 2 years on the same board. Like, I feel like it's totally worth spending that, especially when you think about how much money you're spending on food, which I know is a necessity, but skateboarding is really close to a necessity. It's fantastic. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely want to skate more things like this. I'm definitely making more like topical videos recently, and I hope you're cool with that, because it definitely makes it easier to know what I'm filming around in the day, instead of just vlogging and for the sake of it and being like, here's a session. But I get to have an excuse to have a good session today because I had a professional board. So I like that. It's not necessarily like a bad Amazon board. It was fantastic. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video every week right now, every Tuesday. Stay tuned. Thank you so much. Take care. Progress daily and keep killing it.